Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to explain a little bit of today's market. So let's start out with the Dow Jones. As you can see, Dow Jones from the 3 months chart is still keep going higher, and this is daily chart is going higher, and this is the 3-minute chart. Okay, so this is Dow Jones. So let's look at next one. That will be the composite, which is the Nasdaq. Composite is also going higher. So to make it easier to see, let's go with single one. Okay, so we can see that this is the Nasdaq. So you can see the Nasdaq here. Yesterday is kind of scarce, right? So it's pulled back there. Actually, that caused me to take some profit and get out. It turns out that it just resumed upside. So my precaution maybe is a little bit too careful, but I'm still happy because now I have more buying power just in case something happens. I'm ready to get back in. But if next week this come back down and actually do not go below this level, I probably will actually just go in. This is what we say that you can keep adding more position. 中文叫做加码. So that's the composite, okay? So let's try with the SPY, so which is SP 500. SP 500 has a similar pattern here. Okay, then the one that my favorite is the QQQ. It's also a similar one. So what does this tell us? This tells us that, especially when I have this draw, you can see that it's kind of using this as a sideways. 这中文叫做高档震荡. So it's a sideways on this. When it go to the near high, all-time high, then it actually will go through this. Because usually when you reach a all-time high, one way to do that is got sold off. It's going down, therefore to decrease some of the pressure of the overbought pressure here. See here, this is above 80% stochastic. This is overbought, okay? The other way is that when you have a healthy market that is actually poised to go higher, what it will do that is go through the sideways, such as period like here and here. Because you can see that this region here, if I actually draw a box here, 只要画一个 box 在这里的话 you can see that 他们就在这段时间从这里 from here to here the price doesn't move much, but it's going from the overbought to the oversold. So using this to decrease the pressure. So once it's reached that, it's ready to resume up. Okay, so we may actually see the repetition of this if actually we have a healthy market. If we actually what happens is that imagine that if the market is not healthy, then when it's going lower, this will not bounce up. Actually, it's going lower, so it will stay at oversold somewhere. This idea is, for the new person, probably will feel it's a little bit difficult to understand. I'll keep repeating until you understand. Okay, so I pretty much, this is how I do my checking after our market, because after hour I just look at the majors, couple of the major index to know the healthy, whether the market is healthy or not. Then I start to go through my list of the stock I'm interested in, or especially the one I own. Okay, so if I go to the Apple, so Apple actually Apple is kind of represent the Nasdaq, but if you remember that doesn't look as good as the Nasdaq because it dip lower. So Apple probably going to similar, but may not be as healthy as the Nasdaq, because remember the Nasdaq actually go up. All the index I show you is going just break above the resistance. Okay, so let's look at Amazon. So Amazon looks nicer, right? Because you can see here, maybe this is your trading range and just go way up. Okay, and this is another favorite stock of mine because I come all the way down from here. I just keep making more money and more money. And today I actually, this is a more technical person or more deeper or harder concept is actually I am using option and I keep rolling it up. I keep making more money. So this also kind of answer the question of Alice asked about G. Do you want to own a stock like this and keep going, making more money, or you want to own a stock like G? You're going like this, then you hope this will go higher. Then you can see here, what happened here is that those people buying from here, or the people drop from here, when they actually see the bounce here, there is already the one selling point. People already sell this, but this time you did overcome that, so it's moving higher. But now it's meeting another selling pressure. Okay, so you see this. Okay, so we don't know tomorrow we're going lower or going higher. If I have to guess, probably will go higher actually, because this moving average may go higher. So this is a little bit harder to understand, because you may actually end up meeting this. So essentially, is that if you buy stock like this, yes, looks like you have going higher possibility, but look at this. This is, for each time you reach this, you will meet another one. I believe there's a lot of people are waiting for this at $20 range and will start to sell. So yes, if you actually did pick a nice bottom here and it did not go lower, which you're lucky, then it's go higher. So you make it from 5 to 15 to, let me say, this is maybe 17 to 20. That's $3 out of 17. It's not such a bad gain. But then you start to worry whether this will break up and break above or below. So it's like you're just going swing against the trend. So I personally, my approach, I don't recommend this. But if you actually like to pick the bottom and try, then I will not actually tell you not to do it. It's up to you. Okay, so let's look at several more. Okay, this is not the one I want to talk about. So let's see. Let's find some interesting stuff. Okay, so let's look at Facebook. Facebook is, if you look at this actually is 在高档震荡，所以 probably not a good time to get in. So you want to see, hopefully you can see it actually managed to actually has a box here, then you break out, you get in, okay? But remember, all the technical analysis, statistically, probably in general, 2/3的机会, 2/3 of the chance will be right, 1/3 of the chance will be wrong. So let's say you have a box. Let's say this break out the box, you buy it, then when the chance is going to that 1/3 of chance you got wrong, then you should stop loss, okay? So let's just look a couple more. How about Google? Google, see, they look similar, okay? So actually now it's not really a good time to go to this big stock, okay? How about Netflix? Netflix is harder, okay? Because Netflix, see here, it actually has this resistance, the breakout resistance, so it's go all the way up. The reason is that there is a news talk about Apple probably will buy them. So this is going this way. So, if you are a very risk taker, I would say you can try. If this tomorrow, if the stock actually stay above today's close or this way, you probably can try to get in, but make sure you have your stop loss here. So I think this gives you some idea. I hope this is helpful to you. Thank you. Bye. Next time.